I feel safer already. Alright. Do I take all of these things, even though they take up so much inventory space? Could hypothetically craft more acid rounds. It's not impossible. It costs me potential ammo for the submachine gun though, but I could craft more acid rounds. Should I feel desperate enough to? I think I'm going to need some acid rounds. I think I should craft them. As unappealing of a prospect as that ultimately may be otherwise. That's very few acid rounds, but what are you gonna do? Fine, I have 3 in total. And I'm not taking any healing. Oh, I'm not taking the Stars badge though. That's largely useless. I know where that comes in handy, and it's not where we're going. We're going to the basement. So for now, we are just taking this. 2 weapons, ammo, and the flash grenade, just to be on the safe side. Not taking any healing. A bold move. She'll be fine, won't she? She's in good hands. I don't know, she's in my hands. Right, I have neglected to take the diamond key with me, but that's okay, I can retrieve it downstairs over here quite easily. Now the question remains whether I run from the licker, blind the licker, or fight the licker. The number of lickers I have slain thus far is just astonishing. And I guess you just need the grenade launcher to be able to deal with them. But once you have it, dealing with them becomes almost routine. Alright, so Diamond Doll. Retrieve what's there, then head to the morgue and retrieve the final thing over there. Ugh, so many opportunities to make the wrong move. I don't like this. Fine, let's store the ammo. I need the diamond key, otherwise I won't be able to get through the Diamond Doll, obviously. But I can't even discard it afterwards because I'm still gonna need it. Can I just walk by the licker? Is running past it an option? I just need to get through here and veer off to the left. That's all I need to do. Yeah, I guess I should just get a running start. Boy, that was significantly easier than I had initially expected. Okay. There is a problem, officer, and you are the problem officer. If you get up, I just might misplace my excrement. So don't. What? Well, that was his or her breakout performance. The performance of breaking out. Every time. This has been cleared out. Okay, we're leaving! Well, that went significantly better than expected. Yeah, and now a little bit of a rehash of this by going to the morgue. on call. And yes, I'm going back largely because I want to pick up more pistol ammo, but also because I want to drop off what I've just found. The flow of this section is significantly different to the one you get when playing Leon's version. Film. Third floor locker. I'm developer of film. Third floor locker is written on it. Yeah. We got that eventually. This shall be dropped off over here because we use it elsewhere. Handgun ammo. Retrieved. Reload. 8 shots left. Okay. Okay. Now, the only thing that remains to be visited is the morgue, because presumably, as far as I remember, this is locked. So we go through the kennel, we reach the morgue, and we shoot one more zombie, retrieving the final item from there. I have no idea what that is. For all I know, it's going to be a terrible waste, and I should just leave it behind, but I try to be thorough, at my own peril. Tell you what, I can just run through the door. If you just leave it alone, it'll leave you alone. It's deaf. Well, it's not, sorry, it's blind, not deaf. Like Illidan. It's kinda like Illidan. Not entirely like Illidan, mind you. Illidan doesn't crawl on the ceiling. Oh no. No, now hold... morgue. Can't hear me. Okay, okay. Now, yeah, this is a bit of a dead end. I'm willing to acknowledge that much. I've put myself in this spot. Somewhat voluntarily. But I can't really run... What? Oh, right, of course, this is what I've retrieved the plan from. Fair enough. So there's 2 spots from which I can still retrieve items, right? There's and a single zombie will be unleashed. Whatever, I know I'm backing myself into a corner, but I can't run into the, you know... He's long dead, but let's pick this up. Combine. Will he get up? Presumably. Push him back in. I think that's... Yeah, that's the mall cleared out. Look, there's one more spot. You can hypothetically retrieve that guy, but I think he's a genuine, bona fide Crimson Head. I didn't want to fight him last time. I don't want to fight him this time. Why would I? Okay, the plan is to go through the kennel... Then try not to run, but ultimately presumably run like hell and scream like a little girl. I can't access the generator room, it's just off limits. So we're going to ignore that, and we're going to head on out. All I got was another flashbang out of the deal, so let's hope I don't have to use it. Otherwise, this will have proven to be a complete waste. Afterwards, we presumably will make our way to the chief's office. Outside of the chief's office, well, there's basically one way to go beyond that point. I'm not sure I should go for the balcony because you know what awaited me there as Leon. The situation may be completely different with Claire, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I would absolutely... love to be able to make it to the main hall again. And save over there with all the items retrieved from these places. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan and a half. First of all, I'm going to have to make my way out. So I go forward and veer to the right. Stay vigilant, but stay safe. Just be patient. Go through here. Do not anger the liquor. How many liquors are in this facility? Were they all dead and lying about when I played as Leon? Because Klaus has slain them all? Was that the case? And I've just missed it? Okay. Okay, we just round the corner. We get out of here. We just get out of here. Don't. Just stay quiet. Don't run. Don't run. Don't make any sudden movements. It's fine. Okay, you can run now. Alright. Through here into the chief's office. It's going to be fine. It's going to be perfectly fine. Cleared out the basement. I could hypothetically save again. Save again? After doing what exactly? If I... well, I did fight those zombies in the shooting range. That was a bit emotional, but redoing that isn't that big of a deal. It should be reasonably straightforward. What can I put away? Is there anything I would want to put away? 2 flash grenades. When going upstairs, presumably I'm going to need the hard key. Do I need the diamond key? I don't think I do. No, I think I may. Do I not take the flash grenade? I can't necessarily just refuse to take every single thing. I kind of have to take some things. It's very difficult to balance at this particular stage. I'm going to need inventory space, but at the same time I'm also going to need items. Yeesh. It's the worst. I desperately need that additional pouch. I need more item space. I need more inventory space so desperately. Can we just break on through? What, ignoring the items on the way? That doesn't seem particularly well thought out as an idea. And besides, the cog is going to take 2 slots. That's not viable. Also, am I seriously to not save right here, right now? How many increments do I have left over? 2. Which is plenty. You only need 1 to save. Okay, considering how ill-advised my next move may be, I might as well save right here, right now. I am saving compulsively now, making up for all of those times I refused to save earlier on. I'm pulling a complete 180 on that initial stunning performance, and now I'm just disappointing at every turn. But that's okay. No zombies will try to break in through the windows upstairs, but for all I know, the building is crawling with lickers. So maybe if you try to get out on the balcony, you're going to get surprised by something obvious. Okay, there's still stuff to be found over here, but you might as well take this single item and put it away where it belongs. Immediately. I could have done that before saving, but how was I supposed to know? I could have hypothetically remembered some of these things are placed exactly as they were in Neon's playthrough, but of course these subtle differences. I'm blaming myself a smidgen too much. Any zombies inside? Nope. More ammo, I can combine this. Excellent. This should clear out the room. It did. Okay, I can get rid of the flashbang, I'd say. The hat. And a purse. I don't like that. It conjures up the wrong sort of imagery. Brings back very painful memories. But I'm afraid extremely apt ones as well. Look at me, just carting off single items one by one down here. Presumably one of these directions is the exact wrong way to go. Presumably one of them is relatively safe and another one is essentially a death trap. Let's try to go for balcony first. I'll always be able to return here, won't I? Relax, Claire. Whatever you do, just don't use the ladder. Trust me on this one. Balcony cleared out. more I think about this, the more I realize that hypothetically, there's nothing stopping me from just using the balcony like I used last time in order to access the rest of the station. And while that is perfectly true in some sense, if I do that and the same thing happens as it did last time, I mean, I already know and you already know. If I get chased by the tyrant the moment I walk down there, then that's not a positive outcome. That's not welcome. So maybe, just maybe, I should clear this out before I ever enter the balcony whatsoever. Last thing I need is to be chased by the tyrant. That doesn't clear out the storage room, but then again, I didn't expect it to either. I don't know if I should even drop these off. Okay, I think I'll ignore what's in the storage room. I'll ignore this little spot and we'll try to go for the library, essentially. And then I'll desperately try to break through to recover all the additional gun parts, all the upgrades. Oh no! Is it locked from the other side? I'm afraid so. Well, that means that the only way I can actually access the main hall in a reasonably quick fashion is going to be via the exact same route that I've used with Leon. Except this time there's just one minute difference, and that is that I'm going to clear out the east storage room ahead of time. Bit by bit. Now, which key do you need up there? Is it the diamond or the heart? I don't know. Fine. I am not about to start using the grenade launcher on the zombies up there, so might as well leave that behind, go to the storage room, pick up what's left anyway, presumably a single cog or something. No, the item parts, that's it. And possibly the cog as well, we'll see. And I can stay the zombies with the pistol if I need to. Hot, 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 hot. There we go. Oh! Oh, and thank goodness I found a knife! Oh, this is glorious! Finally! Phew! Okay, so I have another knife. I needed one for a while now to be able to defend myself from the zombies. Now I'll nick whatever I still have to from the storage room. Presumably that's a single item over there taking up 2 slots. And, that'll largely be that. A box containing an electronics part. Open that up. Boom, electronic part, investigate. Power panel part, a custom part for a power panel. Is that the final thing? A large gear was the final item to be retrieved from here. I could hypothetically clear out the zombies from this place, but I don't feel like it. Okay. The gear has been picked up. If I may run into them in the future, I don't care. That's for future me to deal with. Okay. Have a gander at the large gear. Large gear, a rusty old gear. It looks like it belongs to some machine or another. Drop it. Power panel part, a custom part for that power panel. Well, in that case, how about you take it and you use it? Let's drop off the keys. We will not need them. Well, we're going. We will not need keys. Right, deposit the panel part. One panel part deposited. Oh, come on, Vestin, you're dropping the ball here. Primary precious power panel part placed. Okay. Next up, we head upstairs. Go down the ladder. Is life little Claire about to break the ladder? Come on now. She's so tiny and slender, surely she'll be fine. Do I just save immediately after heading down here? That was like a good enough idea to me. Alright. Here's what I have. The gun, some handgun ammo, grenade launcher, a whopping total of 3 acid rounds, and a combat knife. We're going. Possibly not the most thrilling commentary, but I am replaying sections I've already seen. Well, Claire? Oh my goodness! Oh, I've told you! She's live, it's just fine, the ladder is going to be fine, which means that we will be able to access this spot in the future. We'll just be able to go through here. Which, of course, makes perfect sense because other places are essentially cut off. So she needs an alternative route in order to be able to get to the same sorts of places that Leon got to in a variety of different ways. Alright, we pick up the red plant, which should clear out the corridor over here. Yes, it will. Because we've picked up the green plant over there as well. Alright, so far so good. There's of course the flaming wreck over there, but we will take care of that soon enough. Ah, yes, that's the first. No. Reload. Will you get on up? Stay on the scene? Like a zombie machine? It's okay, Claire. This one should be down and out, I think. It's been ragdolled, so I think it's out.
Bastard!
Are you down and out? Nope. Down but not out. Is that it? Are you done? Because I've had enough of your zombie shenanigans, alright? Ragdolled. Out of consignment. Alright. Just for the record, there are 2 plants, 2 green herbs to pick up here, Claire. Just keep them in mind. Oh. Oh no. You know, that's fair. I have no use for this place anyway. That's where you find the club key, and she's not about to find the club key at all. Just like Leon couldn't find Chief Irons' office. The zombies have been taken care of. Do I transform that into full healing? That would be convenient. Although the red herb could be used with the blue one. You know, I think I'll take the convenience of being able to get out of here. After combining herbs and picking all of them up. Over the perspective of having to come back here to pick up more stuff. Alright. So I can use the ladder to get on up over there. Yes, because I'm going to need the inventory space. So let's drop off the items. And afterwards, we are not about to save. Afterwards, we are about to have a little adventure, so to speak. Am I letting more zombies inside by not barring the windows downstairs? I probably am. Should I go there? Should I bother? Genuinely don't know. Well, either way, what's the plan? Let's plan my route precisely. I'm going to go down onto the roof, extinguish the flames, head on through here, and via the waiting room. There's a safe over there, but accessing what lies within might prove to be slightly difficult. I will make my way to the main hall where I shall save. I think that's about it. I think that's the entirety of the plan. I could hypothetically retrieve the ink ribbon down there, but no, I'll take it with me. Could have just been on my way then, I guess, if I'm not about to pick anything up. I would love to be able to visit the safe, but I don't think that's necessarily gonna happen. No, there's no world in which picking up the ink ribbon over here makes any sense. Unless I want to save right here, right now, it's an utterly pointless procedure. I can retrieve the ink ribbon from the item box at my leisure once I get to the main hall. Alright, extinguish this. Head back inside. And have an existential crisis.
Jesus, stay back!
Can you just walk upstairs and confuse it that way? No, but you can just walk around it. It's fairly slow. It's gonna get you. Not really. Do I go? I could go for the item. That sounds monumentally stupid. But I could try that. Yeah, and I'll have to redo all of this. Okay, let's ponder the alternative for the briefest of moments. The alternative is that I'll have to return to the waiting... No. The alternative is significantly better. I'll just lose it soon enough. And we'll have to make my way to the waiting room. While it's not while it's not chasing me.
Oh God, no. Marvin.
I've made a decent bit of noise. I haven't slain Marvin yet. What's left of him anyway. I've wasted a couple of bullets. Is this the spot to save? I can run around that stupid tyrant as much as I want. Let's deal with Marvin. I don't want to save with him still shambling about. Whoa! If I fall into Marvin's embrace... Over here. Oh, that's gonna be dreadful. Oh no! Come on now. Don't be like that tyrant. I had to do everything all at once. Ugh. I only have myself to blame here. It's climbing the ladder, if slowly.
Sorry.
I know, Claire. I know. Okay. We'll save right here, right now. And we'll deal with the tyrant further down the line. Also, that uses up my final encrypt. Well. Oh boy, the circumstances are dire, but I've freed up some inventory space. I have big plans. I have places to go, items to find. Upgrades to acquire, for instance, in the west office. Then there's this part upstairs, a locker over there. I have to go to the linen room, to the stars office. I have all these places to be. And merely a single tyrant chasing me. What a time to be alive.
Determined to get out alive, Claire runs quickly through the police station's basement, only to come across a scared little girl. As she reaches out to the child, Claire is suddenly attacked by a large, shadowy figure. Refusing to give in to her fears, Claire manages to defeat the intimidating monster and takes the little girl under her wing, promising to help her find her mother. The pair make it to the parking garage, and just as they were about to leave, they are confronted with another dangerous foe.
Right. Alright, this is the current situation. This is where I am. This is what I'm doing. I'm being chased by a tyrant. Objective number 1, lose the tyrant. Hopefully in the library, but he might be sneaky and clever enough not to want to be lost, which is unfortunate. Maybe that's because of the bookcase. Maybe, just maybe, if the bookcase is not overturned, then you can't quite lose the tyrant over there because you have a straight path elsewhere, so you can hypothetically run through there. But either way, I would prefer to lose the tyrant, because then I will have plenty of places to visit. But first and foremost, I should get away from it. Now, ditching it, it's not going to be easy. Is there any sane way I could hypothetically do that? Other than running to the library. I guess I could try to go through the east office, bar this window that's right here and that I have not touched yet. Oh, that's a way I wouldn't. This window is irrelevant. So I could bar this final window. It's not like I'll be able to board up anything else at any other point anyway. So I might board this up, go up through here, and escape through the waiting room. That sounds like a reasonably good idea. I want to visit the waiting room anyway and retrieve something from its safe. And if I manage to lose the tyrant on the way, then so be it. Oh, wait, it's leaving! It's leaving! I've loaded the game and it's leaving, it's going away. Now, as long as I manage to ditch it right here, right now, I'm golden. The tyrant has left the building. Alright. Let's follow it. That sounds moderately insane. Okay, that sounds mighty insane. Nevertheless, that's what I'm doing. Well, following it, presumably it won't be able to find me here. Please don't tell me this doesn't freeze anything. Time needs to be frozen right now. Second floor, 6 to 11. 6 to 11. Oh, come on. 6 to 11. I wrote that down properly. Hold on. No. Second floor, waiting room, 6 to 11. It says. Right? 6 to 11. What on earth have I done? Six to 11, yes. So 6 counterclockwise, then 2, then 11, yes. Come on. 6, 2. No, that's 6, 2, 11. Okay, never mind. It still worked. High capacity magazine for the JMB HP3. Is that the machine gun? Extends clip capacity 26 rounds and shortens its reload time. Or is that the gun I'm wielding right now? No, it's the gun I'm wielding right now. I can improve it even further? Gimme. JMB HP3 with an additional part. And it only takes a single slot! It still just takes a single slot! Oh, this is heaven, this is glorious. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's try not to make too much noise. Though making some noise might be inevitable. I still have that wooden board. I'm not sure I should use it. If I try to use it, presumably, I'm going to get into even bigger of a pickle than I am in already. Because then I'll be running through the, well, hypothetically the tyrant can be, and where the zombies are. So how about I ditch the board and instead... Yes, and instead pick up the flash grenades, because for all I know I'm about to deal with a licker. If I am about to deal with a licker, shouldn't I take the flame rounds with me? Yes, but if that is to happen, then maybe... there are so many things I could hypothetically lug around with me. Let's have a gander at this again. What is the plan? What order do I want to do this in? Can't go to the... I mean, I can't do anything useful in the private collection room yet. I need the panel parts. The power panel parts. All of them. There are a couple of other places that I need to visit. I will get the combination for the shower room padlock. Or this padlock. At some other point in time. The clock tower, obviously, is tied to the clock tower puzzle. That's not particularly interesting. There is, of course, the linen room I need to visit with the diamond key. The star's office. With it granting me access to the machine gun. There's the west office with its safe. That's the first thing I can possibly snatch. There's the safety deposit room, that's after the linen room. There's the records room that I will need to get through in order to progress in general. So I think that the order is West Office first, then records room. On my way to the records room, I may or may not encounter the liquor. If I do encounter the liquor, let's blast it into oblivion. Sounds fair. I guess the best part of all of this is the fact that the tyrant just left me alone the moment I loaded into the game. Now, it was clearly and obviously chasing me when I left. So this may not be particularly fair, but I appreciate being able to catch a break. Alright, what exactly can I find over here? If it's an upgrade to my original pistol, then that's going to largely go to waste. But if it's an upgrade to the grenade launcher, that's going to be mighty appreciated. 9-15-7. That's 9-15-7. 9, 15, and 7. No, of course it's a hip pouch, granting me more inventory space. Just what I need. Excellent. All right. And I could have grabbed it before leaving the police station. That would have been so helpful. But, you know, hindsight and all that, wishes being horses, so many things could be said, and yet none of those need to be said. It's pointless, crying over spilled milk and so on. Plenty of idioms are available for just such an occasion. Either way, the idea is to get to the records room, and first and foremost, I need to walk out this door from the reception and figure out whether there's a liquor door. If there is, I need to get ready to rumble. You know, like a console controller. Yep. It's there. Oh, it's angry too. Flaming rounds. It's there. You can hear it though. I know it's there. Relax, Claire. I don't have the blue herb to... Actually, I do have the blue herb, so I have 3 of them. So if I want to make the fortifying mixture, I always can. Nothing is stopping me. I could take some healing with me. Logos knows I have plenty of that. There's the first aid spray over here. Plenty of stuff can be done. I can make more submachine gun ammo. I could also take the flash grenades if I want to blind the liquor temporarily and then dispatch it. I have 3 of them. That's plenty. So even if I don't get things right the first time around, I can always just redo. But I basically do need to get things right the first time around. I think a single flaming round might be enough, but I guess we'll see. I don't think you can be quiet enough to actually avoid encountering it. It's right there, isn't it? I know, I can see its tongue right there. Can it hear me? Is it dead? Or is it just angry? Well, please. Actually, don't switch ammo types. Just reload. That's what we want. Can it spot you now? Have you scared it away? Have you killed it? Okay, I don't think it's dead, but I think it's away. That startled me, but that's okay. Tell you what, odds are I'll encounter the liquor from another angle very, very soon. Not necessarily good news, but that's okay. That's okay, I can manage. All I need to do is navigate my way all the way around through the operations room over here. I can't remember whether I've left any zombies in the ops room. Why am I sneaking around? There's no point. I know. Just don't be too hasty. Be cool, like a cucumber. I'm not sure why cucumbers are supposed to be cool, but... The final usage of the hotkey. There we go. It's the tyrant! It's coming for me! But hold on, I've accessed the ops room from this angle, which makes it significantly easier to, you know, extricate myself from the situation. You can hear the music, you know it's the tyrant. It's the tyrant, it's obviously the tyrant. What else would it be? Is the room clear? It's not. There's a nade. The grenade is over here. The room ought to be clear. The records room is clear now. I can hypothetically make my way to the safety... How has the West Office not been cleared yet? Okay, this is preposterous. There's nothing left in the West Office, is there? Well, it clearly is marked as not having been cleared, so clearly there is. I'm going to dart out of here. Well, I could hypothetically encounter the tyrant from another angle, in which case I'll run around the room. That's the only way to deal with the situation. Yes, I'm darting out, going immediately to the right, proceeding immediately to the right. So 2 turns right, and going for the West Office. No! Claire! Oh, Claire, don't die! I'm so sorry I put you in this situation, Claire. I truly am. Wish there was another way. Didn't How has this space not been cleared? Well, never mind. We have something important to attend to. We need to get away from the tyrant again. We need to heal up as well. Let's examine the tool. It's a mechanical jack handle. A handle for a mechanical jack. Obviously, yes. We will ditch the hotkey. Because we don't need it anymore. Of course, being hurt slows her down severely. So we need to fix that as soon as humanly possible. We only have 1 healing spray on us, which is perfectly fine. We do have 2. A whopping 2 ink ribbons. Ah yes, I've scared away one of the lickers. All the way over there. So now that corridor has 2 inside. Navigating my way through there is going to be mighty difficult. I do have a grenade. And if I want to carry the flash grenades with me, I can. No one's stopping me, but that might not be the wisest course of action. I guess I'm going to have to figure something out, and soon. How the West Office has not been cleared out of items remains a mystery to me. I thought the only thing there was the safe. Yes, I'll need to investigate clearly, but those efforts will be severely hampered by the presence of the tyrant over there. So I think plan B might be in order. I might want to run through here, block the window, presumably deal with the zombie, then run all the way upstairs and try to lose the tyrant in the meantime. And then investigate the West Office to try and find whatever I've missed earlier? It's not impossible, I guess. There are other places I need to visit, and the fact that... well, first of all, I need to heal. The fact that... the fact that the hallway is crawling with lickers does me no favors, but I can at least blind them temporarily and deal with them that way. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, is this a good idea? I genuinely don't know. I mean, what if I encounter a zombie? Well, I do have a defensive weapon. I guess. Oh no. Well, I guess I let that zombie in on one hand by going near the... and on the other hand... And on the other hand, of course, I did not board up the window. Couldn't have boarded up the window because a zombie was busy crawling through it. But the good news is I have lost the tyrant. Well, I haven't lost the tyrant really as much as it has lost me. Which is just as well. Now, I can hypothetically reach the spots I want to reach down, going via the downstairs path or the upstairs path. For now, I'm heading to the library. I also have 2 increments that I can use to save, should I wish to. It's always an option. I don't know whether I want to, though. So many options on my plate. Okay, let's use this and get on with this bit of business. I could hypothetically immediately go for the what? The clock tower puzzle. Nothing stopping me, although I think I would prefer to get the machine gun first. Also more inventory space, plenty of stuff can be acquired if I go down that route first. Besides, I also have a film to develop. Alright, this has been handled. Now what? What's the next thing I want to do? I am desperate, so as not to say dying, to see what's actually still left behind in the West office. It doesn't seem like there's anything left. What could there possibly be? And yet it is marked as something I have not entirely searched. And of course in this game it means that there's something there to pick up. It doesn't mean that there's a puzzle to solve, it means there's something to pick up, as we have seen. Sometimes you can have a room marked in blue. Well, you'd think that everything has been completed, everything has been accomplished, but it actually isn't. Even though you've picked up all the items. But if it's marked in red, then presumably there's something there. But what and where? Some piddly pistol ammo that I have missed out on earlier on. Huh. Well, that's presumably that. Yes, I have finally cleared out the West office. My goodness. I got the wrong impression. Obviously it would have been marked red because of the pouch, the hip pouch, but apparently I've missed one additional thing. And I've mostly... No, it was sloppy on my part. It was sloppy exploration. But obviously the fact that it would have been marked red anyway, because of the hip pouch, didn't help. Okay, I need to leave the West office the same way I came in. I'm not leaving through here. I hypothetically could, and venturing into the darkroom is not out of the cards, so to speak. But it's not a nice perspective. Look, I need to get upstairs and get to the STARS office one way or another. Now, I can get via the upstairs path or the downstairs path. Both of them are horribly perilous. I can go through the library and through the West storage room, hypothetically. Or, which is also an option, I can take the downstairs route via the West office where I am, upstairs through here, and then through the shower room. Then my encounter with the Lickers is both downstairs, once out the West office, on my way to the dark room, and there's another encounter through here. And then there's of course the encounter in the same corridor when I try to navigate my way to the linen room. I think I'll take the path downstairs going up and exit via the lounge to get to the library because that unlocks an additional door. And besides, that's the path I'm used to. But in order to accomplish that, I will take a couple of items. First of all, I will get that buff on Claire. Oh boy. Don't let him see you. I could have waited. But it might have, as well, you know, came in over here. But it's away now. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, okay. It's all fine, it's all great. It's all peachy. Let's ditch the ball because we don't need them. I don't want to lug around the grenade. The extra ammo is cute and everything, but I don't have the space for it. Or do I? Now I have space for plenty of things. So what do I want to lug around? I'm going to need this for the linen room. But I can pick that up when I reach the dark room. What I genuinely, bona fide, absolutely desperately need right now is the buff. Now, I'm also going to equip the flash grenade, and I think I'm just going to flash the lickers. Yes, lewd. But I could also fry them. Killing them is an option. And if I may say so myself, it's quite a good one. It's quite a rewarding experience to just slay them outright. I think I might try that. I think I'll walk out the door, treat them to some flaming death, if at all possible, and then dart right back in. I can use the mixed herbs, hypothetically, to fortify myself before I try all of that. And of course, once I reach the dark room, I should save, no matter what. To be on the safe side, just to make sure that Claire doesn't get hurt, I'll take some healing with me. If push comes to shove, I'm going to use it. I'm going to keep her alive. I could also take the hand grenade to just blow them up. That's still an option. I'm not sure I should, but I certainly could try. Let's go with this. Let's not take the grenade. Let's go to the West office and try to deal with the liquor once again. Also dealing with another liquor. Why not? Why deal with one liquor when you can fire at both at the same time? All right. I need to steel myself, compose myself. I have the flaming rounds loaded. Do I have the weapon selected? No, I don't. Now I do. Use it. Don't lose it. Get out and... Yeah. You don't like that, do you? Okay, now dart to the dark room, quickly. Listen to it scurry away. Yeah, I've scared it at the very least. But not only have I scared it, I think I have slain at least one of them. However, dealing enough damage to scare them away is also valuable. Now, there are quite a few things I'm gonna need. Which is annoying, because there are also quite a few things I will retrieve. Dear oh dear. So what exactly do I want to take? This is a lot. I don't think I'm taking the knife. The photo I need to develop right here, right now. Examine it. 3F locker. Okay, the third floor locker. That's DCM. Digital Copyright Millennium. Where's the act, you might wonder? Well, it's all part of the act. Mostly getting my hands on that blasted locker is going to be the act. It's all the way up here. Getting all the way up there is going to be severely annoying. Now, I've promised myself I'll save over here. I have 2 ink ribbons, and I absolutely should save. I still don't have the combination to this lock, don't I? Don't I really? I could use the one from the previous playthrough and save myself the trouble and the heartache and all that. I could just retrieve whatever's there. Right here, right now. Would that be cheating? Because the alternative, of course, the only available alternative, in fact, is to eventually make my way all the way back here and open this up once I legitimately acquire the information again. I could look it up in my notes, although I might not have it in my notes. Might possibly just have it recorded. I might have memorized it. or looked it up from my inventory. Well, either way, the plan is, ultimately, after I save here, which I'm going to as soon as I quit my gibbering, as soon as I do that, I'm going up first, dealing with this, then I'm heading to the Star's office, retrieving this. Star's office, then linen room. Well, if I'm going to the linen room, I'm going to need the key. Yes, and that's it. Oh, no, that spits me out in the lounge, then I go to the library. And from there, I need to get once again to the safety deposit room to get another combat knife and I believe a pouch? Surely there's something more there. There's something more that I haven't seen. There's another pouch, I believe. Right, I'm going to take the diamond key. I'm going to whip out the ink ribbons, 2 of them. It's a full inventory. I'm going to put away the ribbons as soon as I save. But everything else I believe I'm going to lug around, which is unfortunate. But what am I supposed to ditch? The healing? Well, either way, I am saving right here, right now. Might not be the most eloquent bit of commentary, but thoughts are racing through my head. You know exactly what I'm about to do, and there's this bit of anticipation. It's absolutely killing me. I know, because I've been through this already. So I don't have this deep lingering fear. If anything, there's this expectation building up. It's the knowledge of what is to come. I still have the buff. It lingers. D. C. M. Submachine gun ammo. Excellent. Now I can hypothetically run around and deposit that ammo. Not sure how well that's gonna work. Yeah, but that feels like a safer option compared to lugging all of this around and not having the inventory space to take what I genuinely need further down the line. How many acid rounds do I want out of life? Seriously, because I'm going to retain the Stars badge, you know that much. I also do want the flash grenade. That's a crucial part of my repertoire. I think that's enough. I think that's good enough. One shot from the grenade launcher ought to be enough to dissuade any lickers in my way. I'll mostly try to just use the buff and run. So go upstairs, go through the shower room, immediately dart into the Star's office. That's the plan. Could have picked up a secondary buff, but no. Okay, so this buff might run out too quickly. Whatever, I don't care. I have spell healing. I have quite a lot of stuff. You can see the licker out there moving on the outside walls, stalking me. It's not that smart, I guess. It wasn't there. Examine. USB dongle. Use it. Unlock the armory. Beep, beep, indeed. MQ11, glorious, yes. And the letter to Claire! Letter to Stars members. Oh. No, this will have a reference to Claire. To my bestest Stars buds. How are you all doing in that rabbled station? Hanging in there against all lions? Me? I just got back from a date with a hot chick. Bet you can guess what we got up to under her extra large umbrella. Europe is amazing. 1 month is no way enough to even scratch the surface. Maybe I'll extend my vacation for another 6 months. Barry, don't even think of coming to join me. Wouldn't want to make all the cute girls cry, yeah? So you just leave the babes to me. Jill, if Claire tries to contact you, please let her know I'm okay. Chris Redfield, August the 29th. And
Does not sound like Chris.
I am... You know, I am ashamed to admit that it hasn't dawned on me, but yes, in hindsight, that really doesn't sound like Chris Redfield to any extent. Oh, I'm over here, perfectly safe. Don't come looking for me. And I won't be coming back anytime soon. Yeah, that doesn't sound like the Chris Redfield I know, and I'm glad that Claire has managed to point it out. I was taken aback the first time I've read this, but I just figured I didn't know Chris well enough. But thankfully Claire does. So she's got a thing or two to say about this. Okay, the only thing left is the dongle that I need to retrieve. And now, having acquired the machine gun, 24 round capacity, .380 ACP submachine gun with an extremely high rate of fire, usually used for spraying an area with bullets. I haven't experienced the machine gun yet in all of its glory, and I do not plan on doing that quite yet. Not anytime soon. The plan is for now to head to the linen room, acquire you-know-what, get spat out, lounge, library, then we are acquiring the pouch. The buff is still there. I know what is to come, don't worry. No! Claire! I'm sorry! Ah, it's locked. Of course it's locked. Relax. Like, just head on in, use the key. Yes! Just enough inventory space. Examine this. Right now? Well, heal up. Equip the submachine gun, should you need to use it. You ought not to. And the plan is for you to get out, head, immediately veer left. And get spat out in the lounge. Go to the library. And the buff is about to run out, but we are about to reach the item box. We'll save. We will deposit this, and now I can play around with this silly device, the portable save. Let's start from the top. 1. Okay. This, that. This, that, this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And of course I started out with this by accident, but that's okay. I get a spell key. Great. And that spell key, of course, can be used downstairs. Right out the west office is where I need to head in order to use that. Recover the final few items of interest over here. Then I can head on up to the clock tower, solve that puzzle. And we'll be on our way out. Via the parking lot. Okay, we are depositing the dongle. I will fold it back into the badge soon enough. We are depositing the gunpowder. We're taking this with us. We no longer need the key. The acid rounds, or rather a single round, can immediately be loaded into this. Submachine gun doesn't hold that many rounds, although I can carry plenty with me, and I can make a few more too. I don't know, what is the plan? After handling all of this, do I also want to, in the exact same breath... hold on. It's right across the... Yes! Right across from the west office is the safety deposit room. The liquor can't possibly catch me though. There's just not enough time for it to do that. Okay, so I'm going there. Retrieving what is left to retrieve. I might possibly get intercepted by you-know-who. The tyrant. But even if that happens, then so be it. I'm going to craft, against all odds, I'm going to craft ammo for the machine gun, or the submachine gun. Ooh, so much ammo. Reload this. Store the extra submachine gun ammo. Well, I've emptied this out severely, haven't I? And I'm about to get a couple more inventory slots, which is quite welcome. Inventory slots are always welcome. Look at all the spill ammo. Glorious. But then again, it's a submachine gun. It's going to chew through that ammo at a rapid pace, one would suspect. I can hypothetically make that right now, but I don't need to. Okay. Let's stay focused. The plan is to head to the west office, run immediately across, grab what I go there to grab, and immediately head on back. Nothing else, nothing fancy. Don't even let the liquor get the briefest opportunity to hurt you. It's all fine. It's going to be right outside the door, isn't it? It's all fine. It's 103 and 203. That's all you can use it for. Okay, first of all, 203. Hip pouch. More inventory space. It's the tyrant, isn't it? Yes, it is. I can hear from the music. From the music alone, I could recognize the tyrant. It's okay. We're going to run around the lockers, and then we're going to leave. It's a very simple plan. And once we leave, the door is up ahead, a tiny bit to the right. It's gonna be fine. Up ahead, tiny bit to the right. Now what? Do I save immediately? I have two options. I can either save immediately. I don't need two knives. I can either save immediately, or I can decide to push my luck and head upstairs, deal with the clock tower. What are the relative advantage of each of these options? Will I find any ink ribbons there? I think I will. So I think the smart thing to do is to save right here, right now. And considering how much inventory space I have, I might as well take out all the... I might be overdoing it right now. I don't think I need all the machine gun ammo. Fine, let's leave the 31 extra bullets behind. I can take whatever I want, but some things I need more than others. I'm going to take the large gear. I'm obviously going to ditch the ink ribbons. I think that's a reasonable combo. Now granted, I can make the fortifying combination, but this is not a boss fight. This is not anything even near that, so I presumably ought not to. I think I'm fine as it is with, you know, 3 weapons on me, some spill ammo, sub-weapon for if I possibly get grabbed by a zombie, the tyrant or whatever. The flash grenade is another sub-weapon that I foolishly have equipped. The large gear because I need to complete the puzzle, and of course the ink ribbon I'm about to use up because I'm saving right here, right now. Oh, that was quite eventful, wasn't it? That was a lot of excitement. In case this is where I leave you off, thank you all oh so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.